Welcome back, everybody, to PAWL Superstars of Today. I am your commentator, Luke Daniels, and as you just saw that promo from Edge, it seems that he is really mad about having to face Daniel Bryan for the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight, later on Superstars of Today. If you have not watched Part 1, go back and do so. Also, I encourage you to check out our other wrestling show, Heatwave. But now, a match made by Shawn Michaels, which should be a very interesting contest. It will be Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, versus Cody Rhodes. Of course, many people would favor Sheamus, but I really like Cody Rhodes. I think he's a great up-and-coming athlete. I think he's going to end up winning the U.S. title. Probably will win the World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, he is a second-generation superstar. Of course, the American Dream. Dusty Rhodes is his father, and Cold Dust is his brother. He has already won the Intercontinental Championship and the Tag Team Championships. So it'll be interesting to see how he can do on his own. Because he spent most of his career in tag teams. Either with Legacy, with Drew McIntyre, with his brother for a short stint. But here comes the man that loves to fight, Sheamus. The brawling Irishman. Of course, Sheamus, a former WWE United States Champion in the World Wrestling Entertainment, also a WWE Champion, and also a World Heavyweight Champion. We'll see here on PAWL if he can become a World Champion again. If he can, maybe he can be the one that knocks off Edge for the World Heavyweight title. Although I think Daniel Bryan will have a great chance to do that tonight. I'm actually picking Daniel Bryan to win. I think the crowd's behind him. I think he's a great wrestler, and I really think Daniel Bryan's going to win. But anyway, that is not this match. Here is our match right now. Sheamus versus Cody Rhodes. The referee rings the bell, and we are on. These two men lock up in the center of the ring. Sheamus with a front face lock now. And a big clothesline. Of course, Sheamus does like to fight. Now doing his little Celtic Warrior taunt, but they might come back to hurt him. You need to get Cody down a little bit longer first before you end up taunting. But now Cody Rhodes trying to take advantage. Swings him into the ropes and a nice rope drop kick. Sheamus is able to get up, and they lock up again. Sheamus again wins this and puts him in a front face lock and now throws him up against the ropes. No, he does throw him up against the ropes. And Cody Rhodes blocks the punch. And a nice back suplex by Cody Rhodes. I tell you what, if you can prevent those big right hands from Sheamus, Cody would have a great chance to win in this match. But now Sheamus taking him in the corner and throwing him into the side of the other corner. He bounces off the turnbuckles hard. And now Sheamus picking him up and a fall-away slam. Sheamus does have the strength advantage in this physical contest. Cody Rhodes has the speed advantage. Sheamus has the advantage of experience, I guess, in ring. But Cody grew up watching wrestling. From almost a wrestler's perspective, is his dad being a wrestler, so he does have a lot of different kind of experience than most men have. A nice move by Sheamus. That's one way to counter a move. Just throw him off of you. And so now they lock up again. Sheamus again wins this. I don't know how Cody Rhodes is going for a lockup because he'll lose every time. And now Sheamus throws him into the corner. And a nice block, but Sheamus blocks it and Cody blocks it. And a nice drop kick there. I don't know if Cody wants to throw a fist with Sheamus, but a drop kick might work. Sheamus now throws him off of him again. Another Celtic Warrior. Waist lock. Throwing him up against the ropes again. Just hammering him away. And a forearm. And another forearm. And Cody Rhodes falls down to that. And now Sheamus stomping on the ground. Of course, as we have said, he does like to fight. Sheamus is going to come from a very brawling perspective. Cody from a more of a technical side. But as you see, Cody can throw punches. He's doing right here in a nice drop kick. Cody giving Sheamus a taste of his own medicine. He's throwing these punches and doing these drop kicks. Might be catching Sheamus off guard. He might be thinking what I was thinking. And Cody, from the second rope, a nice bulldog there to Sheamus. And he's down. And now Cody's in control of this match. He rakes the eyes. I'm looking for that Cody Rhodes knee drop, and he hits it. And so Cody Rhodes now building some momentum. Goes for the cover now. One. No, Sheamus kicks out at one. Sheamus is very resilient. He's known to kick out at one, even after taking a lot of pain. He's used to those barroom brawls and just being at the bar and having fights and things like that. And a nice belly-to-belly suplex there by the Celtic Warrior. Sheamus now with a backbreaker. But no, Cody Rhodes, STO. A reverse STO there by Cody Rhodes to counter the backbreaker. Now Sheamus throwing those fists like he loves to do. And now, no, this is not where Cody Rhodes wants to be. Looking for those pounds to the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now Cody falls down. One of Sheamus' signature maneuvers. And Sheamus calling for him to get in here. And Sheamus looking for White Noise. And White Noise connects. Sheamus in prime position to win this match. And so what's Sheamus doing? Looks like he's dragging him to the center of the ring. Maybe setting up for a bro kick or a high cross. Going for the cover now. 1. No, Cody kicks out. So now Sheamus whips him into the turnbuckle. Charging it hard, and he takes out the referee. And wait, that's Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett just tossed Cody Rhodes a chair. And it hit Sheamus right in the face. That's Wade Barrett. He's now waking up the referee. Cody with the cover. Cody with the cover. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes wins. Cody Rhodes wins. Wade Barrett has cost Sheamus the match. And what did Sheamus do to deserve this? Cody Rhodes has just won that match. Wade Barrett comes out and tosses Cody a chair right when the ref gets knocked out. We'll have to see how Sheamus comes back, because I know Sheamus is not going to be happy about that, getting it, costing him a match. But now, speaking of matches, we're going to have a great one right here. A triple threat match for the #1 contendership to the United States title. As Shawn Michaels, HBK, our general manager, pointed out in the first part, it is going to be JBL versus Jack Swagger versus Rey Mysterio. The winner will face Alberto Del Rio for the United States Heavyweight Championship at No Forgiveness, which it is No Forgiveness, not No Surrender. That's a mistake I made. 1 in 4 weeks. Well, I guess actually it would be 23 days from now. 3 weeks this Sunday. And that will certainly be a great show here. And it looks like JBL's cutting a promo, so I'll be quiet, because I know we want him to be. Now, hold on, I don't think Alberto Del Rio's an illegal Mexican. I don't know if JBL winning the U.S. title will be a benefit to America. Maybe JBL can go over to Ukraine and stop all that stuff. Oh, now he's attacking the government. Some brash words there from John Bradshaw Layfield, saying that Alberto Del Rio is an illegal Mexican, and when he beats him for the title, it'll be the benefit to America, and then asking him to pledge their allegiance or something. That's a little weird. But anyway, Rey Mysterio now coming to the ring, a former world champion, a former Intercontinental Champion, Cruiserweight Champion, Tag Team Champion. Rey Mysterio, definitely a decorated superstar or wrestler, as it is said in the sport of professional wrestling, not sports entertainment. And also, I'm being reminded that in this point of the broadcast, I want to remind you that no copyright infringement is intended. But this certainly will be a great match, featuring 3 talented wrestlers. Of course, as I said earlier, Rey Mysterio, a former world champion. John Bradshaw Layfield, a former WWE champion with World Wrestling Entertainment. Jack Swagger, a former world heavyweight champion. Also a former United States champion. And JBL, a former United States champion. So Rey Mysterio is the only one that has not captured United States gold. There's a lot of titles that these men have held. And here comes a self-proclaimed real American, Jack Swagger. And I tell you what, they sure do talk the same. Maybe Jack Swagger and JBL should start a team. So Jack Swagger looking to get back into the title hunt. As I said before, he was a former world heavyweight champion and a United States champion, but he has dropped off as of late. But he's come back with his new attitude. Let's see if it'll help him. So anyway, we're just about ready to get this match underway. Triple threat match. The winner will face Alberto Del Rio at No Forgiveness 1 for the United States Championship. And Rey Mysterio and Jack Swagger going right after it. And it looks like JBL rolled outside the ring. And I tell you what, I don't know if I'd blame JBL for this strategy, because it would probably be what I do. I don't know how noble it is or real Americanish it is. Anyway, I'll try to call the action between Swagger and Mysterio. Mysterio pushes Swagger outside. Swagger gets back in the ring. JBL's just kind of taunting and mocking the fans. And Swagger with a nice reversal there. No, double axe handle. And Mysterio, no, Swagger gets out of the way. Now Swagger, hammering on the back of Mysterio, and now doing push-ups to add insult to injury. JBL still outside just taunting. So now, no. Mysterio with a nice reversal, and Swagger, a nice belly-to-belly suplex. Of course, Swagger with a great amateur background. And what's JBL thinking here? Oh, JBL with a neck breaker. So a neck breaker from JBL. It looks like he's decided to join this match, and now looking for that power bomb. And the JBL hits a power bomb here. And Swagger's not doing anything. No, now he went for an arm, but JBL ran out of the way, and Swagger breaks it up. I don't know if JBL thought Swagger would just let him win. And now Rey Mysterio and Jack Swagger double teaming JBL, which might be well deserved after JBL kind of ditched out on this match a little bit. And now JBL counters it, and a big boot there. And now attacking Mysterio, but Mysterio catches him in a nice drop kick. Looks like they're double teaming JBL. No, but now Mysterio goes after Swagger. And no, now they're all three going after each other. And JBL throwing some punches, but now they're double teaming again. It looks like they were mad. And that's double team move there. Looking to wear down JBL, making sure he doesn't leave again. And so now another double team move. Let's see what that is. Oh, a nice move there. So now they're double teaming him. Did Mysterio and Swagger have an alliance? Looks like JBL wanted enough of that as he immediately runs outside the ring. So now they're going at it again. And he's mocking the fans again. And so now Mysterio throwing him into the corner and a nice drop kick there. Mysterio, nice turnbuckle drop kick. Made famous by Jeff Hardy. And now Mysterio crucifix, but not going with the pin combination there. A nice chin breaker there. Now Mysterio. No, Swagger rolls him up. 1, 2. Swagger. No, Mysterio rolls him up. And JBL has the presence of mind to go break it up. And now JBL with another one of those neck breakers. Now Swagger trying to steal the pin. JBL can break it up. 1, 2. Yes, JBL breaks it up. And look for that big clothesline, but he looks like he missed. He missed the big clothesline. It looks like Mysterio pulled Swagger out of the way or something. And so now Mysterio and JBL looking to double team Swagger in a double gut buster. Now Swagger attacking JBL, and Swagger with a nice reversal. Dragging him to the ropes, it looks like. And no, JBL taking Swagger off his game. Up against the ropes as Mysterio's groggy. And then a spine buster there. A big spine buster from John Bradshaw Layfield. He is the most experienced man in this match. He is the brawler. Swagger is more of the pure amateur wrestling. And Rey Mysterio is more of catch-as-catch-can style. Wait, Swagger. The gut wrench powerbomb. The gut wrench powerbomb connects. And now JBL throws Swagger outside of the ring. And JBL pinning Mysterio. 1, 2, 3. JBL is going to No Forgiveness to fight Alberto Del Rio for the U.S. title. And Swagger earned that victory. Jack Swagger had the gut wrench powerbomb. JBL just threw him outside of the ring and pinned Mysterio. So JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, will be going to No Forgiveness 1 to fight Alberto Del Rio, who he calls an illegal Mexican, for the United States Heavyweight Championship. So JBL at least doing what he says, but he barely earned this victory. Stayed outside the ring the most match and just hit neck breakers and a powerbomb. He literally hit three or four moves. And JBL kind of mocking the referee, getting mad at him at least. But there you're looking at your new #1 contender for the United States Championship, John Bradshaw Layfield. And I'm sure he's going to be bragging about this one for a long, long time. Anyway, folks, I believe Michael Cole is standing by with Kofi Kingston. Let's take it over to you, Michael. So Kofi Kingston, some good words there, saying that he's worked hard his whole life, and hard work will beat strength any day. But Kofi, I know you think that you can fly, but that might be a fairy tale as well. He's gonna have. He just doesn't need to think that because he works hard he can beat Mark Henry. He needs to have skill too, which I think Kofi Kingston is capable of beating Mark Henry. It's like what I said with Evan Bourne and Lesnar, and I hope and pray that it doesn't turn out. Mark Henry doesn't do to Kofi Kingston what Brock Lesnar did to Evan Bourne. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go back and check out Heatwave. But I mean, Kofi's a great wrestler, but he might be a little out of his league with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. And speaking of the world's strongest man, here he comes. Of course, if you want to run down the tail of the tape, Kofi Kingston, kind of a high flyer. Mark Henry, he's going to have the strength advantage if he's named the world's strongest man. He's over 400 pounds. Mark Henry, a former world and ECW champion for Extreme Championship Wrestling. A world heavyweight champion. He is let's see, I don't know how many championships he has actually won. Kofi Kingston, a former Intercontinental United States Tag Team Champion. He's about won everything except the World Heavyweight Championship. So he's not won a World Championship yet, and I'm sure that is what he is setting his sights on here. And I tell you what, beating Mark Henry, like I said a bunch with Kane, you know, a lot of these victories could lead to title matches in the futures. But anyway, it is going to be Kofi Kingston versus Mark Henry in Part 3. Join us now as PAWL Superstars of Today rolls on.